Hello everybody, Marcos down here with an amazing video for you guys. I am so sick and tired of people don't know what I'm doing when I'm just clicking randomly on the map and everything. And I want you guys to know exactly what I'm doing. Now we already know that if you click on a heavy supply pad that before it wasn't heavy, then it says heavy supply pad without you scouting it. Or if you see that the building is destroyed and you try to press A on it, it doesn't show anymore. But this time we're going into super amazing advanced scouting techniques without scouting. Well, maybe just a little bit. So let's get into this first situation. I'm gonna know when he is attacking a base. Now look at the minimap closely. Look at it. I want you to focus on the minimap on his base. On his expo base. Now, I don't know if you see it. You have to look at his expo base. Keep looking. There. You saw it? That was a flicker. That flicker is telling you when he's attacking the base. And every unit he's attacking it with, it flickers one time. Now, I'm going to go back and do this in slow motion so you guys can really see this really well. Let me just go ahead here and really put this into a real good perspective. So just keep looking at his base, his expo on the minimap, and you will eventually see a flicker like right there. And that tiny little flicker tells you when he's attacking the base before any other scouting technique, before points, before explosions, before anything. And that is what you want to use. Now, we're going to take it a little more to the next level here because some of the players already knew that. We're going to scout this base here, and as I said, he just killed it. 4 seconds. So now we scouted it. Right here, we scouted it. And we want to know exactly when he takes it. Now we could put the flag on buildings and everything. We already know that stuff to see if there's buildings. But look at this. My cursor just changed shape. And when I pressed A on it, the A under the cursor still remains, which previously wasn't there. That means he took the base. So this is really good for example, 2v2, where Force just becomes completely useless because he can't get a sneaky expo. There's another just cool thing, just to throw up in the middle. When you kill all 3 of the flood bases on release, all the roots disappear. Just a little fun fact to know, so you know where to go for. But if you want to see how the other thing went, just go back a little bit. I keep pressing A and B on the base, and the cursor A underneath the A thingy underneath my cursor goes away after I pressed it. But once it doesn't go away anymore and my cursor changes shape, that means he took it. So that's how simple it is. And that's when you exactly know when he took it, even if your cursor is not there anymore. So let's continue to knowing when the Covenant is stacking up or doing an upgrade. So right now I'm clicking on this temple, and every time I click on it, the A underneath the cursor goes away. Same thing. You see that, right? Every time I click A on it, the A under the cursor goes away. So now let's see what happens when he actually tries to tack up here. So I'm going to keep clicking it, keep clicking it, keep clicking it, and still goes away. And now it stays. Look, I pressed A on it, the A stays. That means he tacked up. So that's exactly when you know when a Covenant is going to go for vampires. And that is so useful. I've used this so many times. Like, this is how you know. And that's what you want to use. And it works the same on the main base. On like every building in the game. It worked this. And when you scout it, it resets. So you just got to scout it with one Banshee. It resets. And you can do the same thing all over again with a different upgrade. Now, it also works on these things. On these raid thingies. Like, really weird. So I'm gonna go away here, and I'm just looking at this temple right here, and he's gonna upgrade the raid upgrade. So which is he gonna upgrade the raid upgrade? Which of these depots? Imagine this was Kenny in a game, guys. Which one is he gonna upgrade it? That one. The A stayed there. That's where he's upgrading. That's just how you know when a vehicle depot or any building in the game is active, because it changed, like upgrades, anything. So now where he did it, where did he do it? Let's check it. That one. That's how you know it. You could just fly by there with a Banshee. I don't know, Mag Blast it and prevent him from getting his upgrade. That is how ridiculous this scouting thing is, and that's how I'm always lucky, or it always just, wow, 3 more seconds and I have my upgrade. That's how I do it. Secret revealed. Now let's go to the next thing. Of course, everything it works on every building in the game except for turrets. Now, I wouldn't really call this all advanced and everything. Wouldn't really call it all advanced, but definitely I would call it just a basic thing, but because it doesn't work on turrets, because turrets really can't be active, and when you upgrade them, it doesn't really matter. You do it with the flag. You can do this on any building, guys. Do the flag on any building. And now, as you can see, I didn't put the flag there, not because I didn't put the flag there, because I didn't want to. That automatically means that the turret is right there, guys. So, you know from which angle to attack the base if you know where the turrets are, or not to attack at all and just go clear yourself an expo if you know this. And you don't even have to scout for it. All you have to do is put your flag right there. And it's the same for expos. Expos, if you don't know, if you did the other tricks, if you don't understand them, just try to put flags on the building slots where the expos would have been, and that would work. And now let's go to bullet holes. You can tell where the enemy's units are by looking at bullet holes. And when he's fighting any kind of thing, that cloud right there, that was a leader power being used. In this case, the vortex. So if you just look at bullet holes all over the ground, and once you get good at them, you spot them real fast because the Warthog, like for example, shoots automatically at some buildings and therefore leaves always bullet hole marks. And that's how you can scout it. You never even have to head to be there. So right now, this can be viewed anywhere, not only at things you already scouted or already been. I'm going to show you, because this chief is going to walk over here and do a vortex, just to show a super example of this. There, that's where the chieftain is. That's how you know without even scouting where the units are. And also, if you have vibration on, you can actually go around the map, and wherever tanks or raids are, the controller will vibrate because the raids and tanks are, clumping into each other. You can actually feel where the enemy units are. Now we're going to do one more thing with the flag scouting that some people don't know about. It's about air pads. Well, air pads allow flags to be into there. So let's say, for example, your Covenant opponent has a vehicle depot. He recycled it. So it must be a shield, but that's not important at all, or an air pad, or a hull. So you want to know if he's going hunters, vampires, or banshees. You put the flag right there. And if the flag allows it, that means it's an air pad, therefore going either banshees or vampires. And there it is, the air pad. So that's these things really do change the game. You can literally prevent the enemy from pumping units, you can know when there's going to be an early brute rush or early suicide grunts or anything. Like you can predict whether he is going to go cheese you. Like you can predict everything in the game, and that's how you get good at it. Now I really hope you enjoyed this. This was like a little pre-thingy for the 400 subscriber thing, because I got a lot more tricks to show you guys that most players don't and never even heard about. Like, it's all crazy. I'm done with that you guys don't understand it. You're gonna understand like every single detail in this game. I'll see you guys later.